I'm gonna record it again so that you can, you can review and you can evaluate yourself. Okay, it's very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm the examiner. So this is for Adwani. This is this is the speaking test, speaking part of your IELTS exam. My name is Rita. I'll be your examiner for this speaking portion of your test. Please note that our conversation is recorded for grading purposes. Can you tell me your complete name, please?
My name is Aarti Advani and you can call me Aarti.
Okay, Ardi. So thank you very much. Please hand me your identification.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Check, check, check. All good. Now let me start by asking you, do you have a favorite day?
Yes, I do have a favorite day and it's Thursday. This day is special for me because I worship one of the Indian god. The name is Sai Baba and I do prayers on Thursday. In fact, Thursday is important for me because everything in my life has happened on Thursday and it's been a very lucky day for me.
Okay, Ardi, so your answer was kind of long. So you can just say, yes, I do, and my favorite day is Thursday because, and that's it.
Oh, sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So another question. Are you good in memorizing numbers?
To be honest, I am not because uh, since my childhood, remembering math or numbers was quite difficult for me.
Okay, sounds good. Now it's Jetli's turn. Here's your question,
Sure.
Jetli. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you were here. Okay, I don't have to start with examiner thing. I'm Rita, something, something. I'll just go direct to the point. Did you learn? Okay. So remember when you answer, direct to the point. If I say, did you? You say, yes, I did, or no, I didn't, and then expand. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So your question is, did you learn about history when you were in primary school?
Yes, I learned history in my primary school.
Okay, you can say more a little bit.
Okay. I studied history till 10th class.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was not very interested. It wasn't so interesting for me. And when I reached 11th standard, I quit that subject and taken physics, chemistry, maths.
Okay, Jetli. So your question is, did you learn about history when you were in primary school? So you'd say, yes, I did. And I learned history. I learned the history of, let's say, my own country. Or I actually learned the history of Europe when I was in primary school. That's it.
Okay.
So you say,
Sure.
yes, I did. Okay, take note. Yes, I did. I learned
I did.
the history of Europe, or Europe history, or history of England or UK. You can mention just different countries or your own country, or world history when I was in primary school. Okay?
Okay.
So
Yeah, got it.
that's your first question. Next question. Okay, doke. So again, when I ask question, go direct to the point. Yes, I do. Yes, I will. Yes, or no, I won't. Something like that. Okay? You always, in your actual test, always take note of what the examiner, which verb the examiner is using. Is it do? Is it are you? Is it did you? Is it will you? And then you start from there. You know what I mean? Like if the examiner would say, are you, are science programs on TV popular in your country? So don't say, uh, yes, they do, because that's already wrong, because the question starts with are science programs on TV. So you say, yes, they are, or no, they aren't. Get it?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, your next question is, would you like to do a job that deals with numbers?
Well, frankly speaking, I don't like working with numbers, as I was not very intelligent in numbers and mathematics in my uh, time when I used to study. So I have chosen subjects related to science, and in my bachelor's and my master's, I have chosen science subjects. And after that, I made a career in STEM field only.
Okay.
So
Jitli,
I'm not.
let me cut off.
Yeah.
Let me cut you off. So what do you think is not right in your answer? This is part one, remember?
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, I can tell.
Yeah, okay. Adwani.
Yeah.
I think she's talking too long, and it's not about skin study or skin jobs and all. It should be a dermatologist job.
Okay. But remember my question was, I started like, would you like to do a job that deals with number? So you can just say, no, I wouldn't. Because I started asking, would you? Would you? Did you notice?
Okay.
Do you notice that? Would you
Yes. Yes.
like to do? You say, no, I wouldn't if you don't like. Or you say, yes, I would. And then you start supporting that answer. Okay, this is the example. If you say, I would, yes, I would like to do a job that deals with number because I like mathematics. That's it.
Okay.
Or if you say, no,
Right.
I wouldn't because I never liked mathematics. That's it.
Okay.
You don't have to give other, like I like
Short and precise.
Yeah, so this is part one. So this is what the examiner would like to hear. Especially like you stick with the verb. This is very important. Would you? Then you answer. Your first answer, I remember you say, frankly, I don't something something. So you were using like don't when the question was would you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one, and then Hannah. May I? I'm very sorry. Let me just. Okay, just a moment. Okay, let me just read your message there. I'm very sorry. Need to log off. Little issue at my end. Okay, so you're here, so that's good. Oh, is that Ardi Adwani? Oh, okay, that was Adwani. Okay, so Hannah, did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, you're right.
Hannah.
Yes,
All right.
you're right.
So this part is part one of IELTS speaking. Do you have any idea about part one?
Actually, I'm beginner, so I don't have any idea. Still, I have
Okay.
I have seen so many videos, and I have got idea.
Okay, so I would like to start by like the dialogue between the examiner and the candidate inside the classroom, inside the room. It's like we'll pretend it's an actual test. Okay, So
Okay.
part one is you answer direct to the point. I think you heard me
Yes,
already
yes, I
when,
have.
okay,
Yes, yes.
direct
I
to the
was
point.
hearing last two conversations.
Okay, so here's your question. Let's see. Okay, I'll just pretend I'm the examiner. This is the speaking part of your IELTS exam. My name is Rita. I will be your examiner for this speaking portion of your test. Please note that our conversation is recorded for grading purposes. Can you tell me your complete name, please?
My name is Ahana Rao.
Thank you.
Ahana Rao.
All right. So, please hand me your identification. You,
I have my identification. Actually, I have to show you my identification.
yeah, you will hand me. You should bring this because they will require you to bring this one. But don't worry. In your emails, whatever from if you book with British Council or IDP, they will email you what you need to bring with you. Okay,
Okay,
to
okay,
take with
okay.
you. So the examiner would say, can you hand me your identification? It's a passport. Normally it's a passport and other, some kind of like from IDP or from British Council paper, something like that. Okay, so you hand me and then I'll check. Okay, ooh, okay, all right, that's all good. Now we are going to start. We are going to begin part one now. Let me start by asking you, how often do you read books?
Actually, I don't read. I don't get much time to read the books. Still, I read monthly once or twice.
Okay, sounds good. So, because it's kind of like tricky question when it starts with how. So when you say how often, you can say uh, I I do read books very often, once a week or twice a week. So if you say I don't, you say I don't really read books that often. And your answer was really good because you say, like, I don't read books that often, or I don't read books very often. I only read twice a month. Did you say? I forgot what you said there.
Yeah, monthly once or twice.
Twice a month, yeah, that was really good. So it was direct to the point and that's a good job. All right, so um, another question for you, Hannah. Did you enjoy studying history when you were a child?
No, I did not enjoy. I feel like it's very boring subject for me.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so all good. Now you can take turn. Jetli and Hannah, ask questions with each other. Uh, just anything that's like can be answered directly, direct to the point, and one more detail after. Let's say when you say yes I do, no I don't, yes I did, no I didn't, yes I would.
Should I say more lines, or this two is was enough for the part one? As I told, no, it is boring.
Sorry.
I have answered the two lines, right? That actually I don't enjoy it, I don't like because I feel like it's boring, right? So should I continue more lines or it is enough for the part one? These two lines are enough.
You can answer more than that, but always keep in mind that you shouldn't go and longer and
Okay.
longer and on and on and on. So you can still add, but always keep in mind that it shouldn't be too long. Do you get it?
Okay.
Okay, so now you and Jitli, you can ask each other like a conversation and stick to the idea that it's part one of IELTS speaking test.
Okay.
Okay, now Jitli, you can ask Ahana, and then after that, then you take turn. Ahana would ask Jitli. Okay,
Okay.
go
Yes.
Jitli.
Okay. Ahana, shall I ask you first?
Yes, Jitli,
Sure,
ask
sure.
Ahana
Sure, the
first.
beginner. Sure, sure.
Okay, Ahana. What shall I ask you? Mm, Okay. What kind of dresses do you like to wear?
I like to wear all types of. Actually, I like to wear all types of dresses, but mostly I'm more comfortable in Indian wear, like sari and churdar, kurti. These are all the dresses I feel more comfortable,
Okay.
and it is like depends upon occasion. Like if it is like the place, particular place, and if there is something, I'm comfortable with the location as well as with the location and the environment. According to that, I get more comfortable.
What was your question again, Jitli? What
Yeah.
kind of
Question
dresses?
was, what type of dresses do you like to wear?
What type of dresses? Okay.
It is not for part one question, ma'am. Right?
Yeah, it's kind of like more on part three.
So
Be-
it's not part one.
yeah, because it's like it's not answerable by yes or no. You can say, oh, just cultural dresses. If you want to be short, like you keep it in part one type of answering, then you can just say, oh, the type of dresses that I want to wear are mostly cultural dresses. Or you can say mostly modern dresses or branded dresses or dresses that's like with bright colors, something like that. So in this case, when you say what type, then it's not specified what type of colors, it's not specified what type of style, or you can be free, you can be like, you can just answer by colors, by uh, the type of, let's say, is it cultural, is it modern. So you can say, oh, the type of dresses that I I'd like to wear are cultural dresses, or are modern dresses, or are dresses that have bright colors. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Continue, Jetli. One more question for Hannah.
Okay. Do you like holidays?
Yeah, of course. I love the holidays because I will be tension free and I will be not having a burden of work, loads of pressure. So I love the pressure of work. So I love the holidays.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So
Fine, then
now,
you can ask.
yeah, it's Hannah's turn to ask you, Jetli, two questions. And remember, always remember, it's part one.
Okay. Okay. Just one thing I want to clear. Just before I have answered, was it enough or should I speak more? Can you please
The
say that?
second
I will
answer,
ask me, do you like holidays?
yeah, the second about holidays, your answer was kind of long. You can say, what was your question again, Jetli?
I asked, do you like holidays?
Yeah, so do, remember the verb do. So you can just say, yes, I do. I like holidays
Okay.
because that means I have long weekends. I don't know what kind of holidays. Is it like holidays on that, when you don't have work, or holidays that you take uh, like when you go for a trip? So you can answer either of those. It's either holiday like national holiday, or holiday that you take like going for a trip. So you can say, yes, I do. And the holidays that I really like are those when me and my family uh, will go for my family and I will travel to a beautiful place or something. So you can say, yes, I do, and I really like to take a trip as my holiday with my family. So it doesn't matter what you are going to say, but always remember it should be only one detail. Or maybe you can say two, one or two, but then always remember when you are asked, do you like holidays? You say, yes, I do. It's better to say, yes, I do, rather than just say, yes, I like holidays. And the reason, but you can choose, but the reason why I recommend saying that is because it would give you more time to think what you're gonna say next. And it's already a good start when you say, yes, I do love holidays, or yes, I do. And this is the reason, or this is the holiday that I love to do most.
I have answered. I have answered. Of course, I do. Okay. So
Yeah?
because the of course word is okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
that's
have
also
used
good.
of course.
That's also good when you say of course, but always just try to, because there are some times, because we are used to saying yes I do, of course I do, even if it's not really something like it's not really a question that you should get excited about to answer yes.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
That's
I
what I
mean?
want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
want to
I
know.
think with a holiday, yes, you can say yes, yes, of course, or yes, definitely. Yeah. But for example, if you are asked like, do you, let's say, do you love, mathematics? It's not always, if you say, of course I do, why do you say of course? It's it's not something like everybody would love.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay, so continue now.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So today, me and my
Okay.
family, my family and I.
Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, Aarti. Yeah,
Can you
sorry.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. 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 Um, do you like to make friendship with unknown persons?
Well, frankly speaking, I'm a reserved person and I don't like making friends with unknown people. As I know, the people who I'm aware of, I'm usually I am more comfortable in making friends with them.
What was the question again?
Do you like friendship with the unknown people?
Okay, instead of using unknown, you say strangers. Again, can you tell me the question again, please? We have 10 minutes left.
Do, uh, do you uh, do you like to do friendship with the strangers?
Okay. Do you like to make, I don't know how, but that question is kind of like, I think you should say, do you like to make new friends? I think that's you're gonna say you, because it's so weird to say, do you like to make friends with strangers? It's like, what? I don't know. That's out of question. It's like, but making new friends, it can be strangers like you meet on the street or in your travel during your trip. But if you directly use the strangers, like something is kind of sinister here. Do you like to make friends with stranger? What? What stranger? Okay. Okay. So can you rephrase what? Okay. What else? Whose turn was that?
Do you? Okay, next question. Do you think that nowadays kids should use mobile phone?
Well, frankly speaking, I'm not in favor of this thing that kids should use mobile phone or parents should give their kids mobile phones because I think it gives a bad effect on their eyes.
Okay, that's a good answer too. It's kind of long, but not that long. But do you think that's more on part 3? But I don't know. Maybe you can use it for part 1. Maybe the examiner would still ask those questions. Do you think? What was that again, Jitli? Who was asking question?
Ahana.
Ahana. Okay, Ahana. So what was that again? Do you think?
Do you think kids should use mobile phone?
Do you think kids should use mobile phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can say, no, I don't think so. Or you can say, yes, I think so. They should, because, let's say, like in our situation, like in our current situation with the lockdown, we need, or kids need cell phone to, to when as a I don't know. I don't know how you should answer that. To communicate. Okay, kids should use cell phone to communicate. So, do you think kids should use cell phones, something like that? So you say, yes, I think so, because it's important. It's important to communicate. Okay, cell phones are important. It is important to communicate, especially with their parents. When their parents away, I think. Or you can say, no, I don't think kids should use cell phones because they get distracted. They can't communicate face to face properly. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so what else? Okay, it's Jitli's turn. So we have 5 minutes left. So 2 questions. Well, there is Jonathan coming. So I think we can use him too if he wants to ask questions, or he can answer. Oh, MD Isha. Oh, there are 2. Hello guys. Welcome. Jonathan, we have only 5 minutes left. 5 minutes
Yes po.
left.
Can you open another link po, ma'am? And then we can join
Okay.
RT and Ahana if it's okay with them.
Sure, 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 I'll do. Okay, so there is, what's his name, the other one? Okay, now, Jonathan, we're just MD Isha. Hi, Isha.
Hi,
How are you?
how are
You
you?
made it. You made it. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you.
I'll open another link for you guys to continue, and I'll post it in
Yeah.
our group chat, and I'll just be in
Yeah.
the background. You can continue asking questions and or conversing. But like I said, I think I announced already in our group chat, please avoid asking personal questions. And do you know why I say that? It's because,
Yeah.
we're kind of international in this group. And we come from different cultures. Some questions, some personal
Actually,
questions.
Actually, confused. Confused because I didn't take IELTS course. But I will take after the 3 years my IELTS course. So that's it my preparation to for taking IELTS.
Okay, so when you guys do your practice session, I let me just remind you to avoid asking personal questions, because you just
Yeah.
do dive in right away to part 1, part 2, part 3 speaking
Yeah.
test. Because the reason why I discourage about asking personal questions, it's because we come from different cultures. Some personal questions are offensive to other cultures, maybe not offensive in your culture, but in other cultures it's offensive.
Maybe it's a similar culture with other countries. I think Bangladesh culture and India culture, Sri Lanka culture.
Yeah,
I think
that's
they're
okay.
What the same.
That's okay. But just to also, the time is running when you like you better focus on the speaking test rather than personal
Yeah.
questions, or asking, oh, your mother, how many kids your mother has, or do you have a boyfriend, are you married? These questions, like in some culture, when you ask about their age, that's offensive. I mean, if you are
Yeah,
very
it's not
close
appropriate.
friends, then okay. But okay. And also, try not to intimidate others. If you know more English than others, don't kind of, just be humble. Like, if there is one in the group that's struggling, try to teach that person. Because in teaching,
Which I really like.
don't think that, no, I don't get anything from him, because from her, because uh, her English is poor. But always think that when you always think that when you teach that person, you will learn also. Teaching is very good with when it comes to retention of your knowledge. You retain 90%, most of the, I don't know how many percentage, but it's my experience, and all teachers agree about that. Okay, now, so let's see. So I'm gonna, Jetli or Ahana? Oh, Jetli, it's your turn. Can you ask? Thank you, Jonathan. Can you ask Jonathan about questions, like 2 questions for him? We have 1 minute left and a few seconds.
Okay. How long? I think how long is to continue?
Excuse me, what was your question? Time is running, bro.
Jetli, ask Jonathan 2 questions
Okay.
for part 1.
Sure, I'll ask. Yep. So, yeah, Jonathan, do you like holidays? It's a part 1 questions.
For me, holiday is an important thing that we need to have for us to rest from our daily work during week. And
Okay, for that question, you can say, yes, I do. Because the question
Oh, yes, I do.
started with like, do you like holidays? But your answer was really perfect. But you start by saying, yes, I do. And the reason
Yes, I
why, yeah, the reason why is that I can relax from works. Anyways, it's gone.